What's up, YouTube? So today I got some new wheels. We're gonna go install them. We're gonna go put them on, get them fitted with my tires. Gonna see how they look. Pretty excited. Got these wheels pretty cheap. Ambit wheels. I know, right? Rep wheels, but whatever. You guys don't pay my bills, so I got some 18s. I got same size as my tires, so I don't have to buy new tires. I got 18s by 9.5 in the front and 18 by 10.5 in the back. So hopefully everything fits, everything works. Hopefully it's the right offset and everything with my car, and I hope they fit really well. Tires are gonna be stretched a little bit. I'm running 225s in the front and 245s in the back. So they're gonna be stretched a little bit, kind of a lot, but should work out anyway. So hope you guys like this video, and I'm gonna take these wheels and put them in my car now. So we're gonna go head over to the tire shop and we're gonna see if they can mount them for me. Just gotta clean up in here real quick. Harley's driving the G, so I can transport these ones in here. So I'm actually here at the tire shop, Central Tire Shop. They told me they could fit them on there. So I went to Casey Tires, but they were really busy, so I had to come all the way over here, other side of town.
We just kind of clean up.
Yeah, that'll fit.
Good.
It'll fit, huh?
Yep. Perfect.
Oh my god, they look so good. It looks so good. It looks pretty cool.
Normal voltage.
So we are quickly gonna go find some place to talk about these wheels. Just left school. Alright, so we made it here. I'm actually here at my school. I decided not to go anywhere too far, just because I have to head home pretty soon. So it's kind of good for me to do this real quick and give a brief explanation why I bought these wheels and what I got them. So I purchased some Ambit wheels. TJ Hunt is a pretty proud sponsor of that. But I bought some Rep wheels, and I just decided to get these because I was on a budget and I wanted some wheels that were pretty good for the price. So I went with these. They're actually reps of some Volk ZE40s. I'm gonna give my brief explanation of why I bought these, and sorry about the wind. If it's too windy, I'll have to re-record this. But so the reason why I got these wheels is because they're kind of like a race performance style of wheels, like a performance style of wheel rather than, you know, a three-piece wheel, more of like show. But this one I kind of wanted to be more of like a performance or a race style wheel. So I bought Reps because I don't have all the money in the world, and I'm pretty sure like most of you guys out there, you don't have all the money in the world like that. And like I said, I was on a budget. I'm on a budget, and I can't really afford to buy $3,000 wheels. It's just way too much money for what I'm trying to do with my car for right now, and it's not plausible for me to do that. I could eventually save up and buy some wheels, but that wouldn't do me any good. I'd probably be waiting like at least a year to buy some wheels. So this is probably something to get me by until maybe I buy an Evo, maybe I could buy, or maybe I decide on what actual car I want to get, just because I don't know if I want to keep this car for as long as possible or as long as I wanted to or expected. I mean, I'm probably going to keep this car maybe for like a couple more years, but I don't know exactly how long I'm going to keep it. So for me, it's a good option for me to do this. So many of you might say that forged wheels or replica wheels are pretty cheap, which I can agree to some extent. Replica wheels are mostly cast, which is different from forged wheels, if you guys don't know this. But basically, it's another method of making the metal, and some say that it's really bad for your car, or that they're gonna break. They're really cheap, and they're gonna break, and they're gonna, you know, do all this stuff. But I don't have all the money, like I said before. But most stock wheels on a car are cast wheels. They're cast. They're the same way these are made. Most of them are like that, and most of them people say that they don't they think they're real. I mean, honestly, like the wheels I had down before were probably forged. Like me if you hate me for buying replica wheels, but for me, honestly, this is something that I wanted to do to the car for a long time. I wanted to have some wheels, and I wanted to, you know, put some aesthetic and some styling to the car, and maybe even, you know, make them lighter. These wheels are actually pretty light. In the previous clips, I don't know if I actually picked them up or not, but I could pretty much pick them up with, you know, a couple fingers, and it's pretty light. You guys can judge for yourself. Hate me if you want, but these are the wheels I like. So let me give you a brief breakdown of the specs, and I'm going to tell you right now they're kind of rice because the tires are stretched, but I eventually want to get some different specs on the tires so that, damn, it's getting windy. But I'll go through this real quick. I eventually want to get some new tires that are a little bit more spec out to the wheel with a little bit of stretch, not too much. These have a lot of stretch. The fronts I'm running 18 by 9.5 plus 15, yeah. And then on the rear, they're the same offset on the rear, so it's 18 by 10.5 in the rear by plus 15. So they stick out and they poke a little bit. Let me show you guys. So they poke a little bit, which is in the front's not too bad just because of the camber. So on the rear, I'm probably gonna need some more camber, just a little bit, maybe like another point degree. But it's, you know, it's pretty flush considering the fact that it's, you know, not that wide of a car. It's a little bit wider than most cars, but at the same time it's not. So in the front, the tires on the front, I believe I'm running 225s by 45s, and then on the rear it's 245s by 45s. So what I'm thinking about getting is actually a little bit lower profile tire, so 255, so probably like a 255 or 265 in the rear, and then like a lower profile, which is around 35 or 25, depending on, I don't know exactly what are the tires they have, so I'm probably gonna look around and see what exactly I want to do. So again, probably like a 235 or 245 in the front. So I'll probably just put these tires, these front ones, the width, or these rear in the front, and then with the lower profile as well. So just to give it a little bit more, you know, not as much stretch, especially if you know, I just don't trust stretch as much. I don't feel comfortable with them. So let me show you exactly what happened to. So somebody hit me while I was parked here at school. First week I had my wheels too, and there's a little, this can be buffed out, I'm pretty sure. A couple scratches will probably be left there, but the wheels are probably not repairable. They're like little, you can barely see it. If anything, there's like a couple scuffs here. I promise you I didn't curb it, and it sucks because this is exactly what came from it. Somebody backed up into me, and I didn't get a chance to you know, enjoy my wheel for like a good week. And I was in class and I came out and somebody freaking hit me. So they left me a note on my window like, hey, sorry for the car damage, here's my insurance and all this. And I don't even know if I want to go through that, because it's probably gonna be like, you know, $500 deductible, and they probably won't even pay for the wheel. They'll probably just, you know, buff out the, you know, the fender. I'll probably end up having to pay for it regardless. Hope you guys like them. Tell me, you guys, what you guys think about them. I'm gonna do a little quick edit with this new camera. It's an A6300, and let me know what you guys think. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody, you know, got something out of it. I'm a guy that, you know, likes wheels, and I do appreciate, you know, real wheels, but at the same time, I can't afford that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let that get me down just because I bought some replica wheels, which they are technically replicas, but you know, I'm really looking forward to this coming year and looking forward to, you know, expanding my horizons with this car. I don't know how long I'm gonna own this car. I'm really wanting to get an Evo, and I'm really wanting to get a different car. But I really want to enjoy this car while I have it. I'm doing things to the car that I think suit me for right now. Eventually, you know, if I do get a nicer car like an Evo or, you know, an STI or something of that matter, you know, I will take my time buying, you know, legit parts and legit stuff. But at the same time, you know, I'm going to college. I have, you know, a family. I'm working a job that, you know, doesn't really pay me huge amounts, but it gets me by, and I have enough money, you know, to go out and do stuff. But at the same time, you know, you guys shouldn't let that get you down with everybody like hating on you, saying you have rep wheels. Who cares, man? Like, honestly, who cares? Because honestly, it's your car. If they say anything, then that's their problem. You know, replica wheels or anything, you know, they think it's you're basically rolling on trash cans, and it's really not. You know, it's, you know, these companies, they do take replica wheels to an extent where they, you know, do take the actual design and, you know, take it away from it. But at the same time, it's, you know, not everybody can afford, you know, those real wheels, and, you know, they know that. So there's a market for it. And at the same time, you know, you don't want to spend $3,000 on a set of wheels that you probably won't keep that long, or you might even get scuffed, or freaking somebody might back them into you and you have to repaint them. If you have the money for that, go for it. You know, if I had the money for it, I probably would do that. But at the same time, right now, I don't. So all the people that, you know, can talk about crap, talk all this stuff, but, you know, talk out of their ass about, you know, having real stuff, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. At the same time, you know, these wheels could break, and if they do, they do. It's something that I have to deal with. But at the same time, I'm having fun with my car, and I'm gonna have fun with my car because it's my car, not your car. It's my car. And that's all I have really got to say to you guys. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys, or I wanted to show you guys my new wheels and give you an update on my car. I don't really have anything too much going on with it right now, just because I'm super busy with finals and my show coming up. So yeah, make sure you guys go check out my other videos on my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will make sure to reply to every comment, even if it's a bad comment. Well, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and I will check you guys next time. Peace.